Stay with us.
Lord, that all other work that is going on, we pray, Lord, that you preserve our life to see all the commission in the name of Jesus. I pray, Lord, that you bless this our governor. Continue to keep him, O Lord. Grant him longevity of life, O Lord. Mo gbàdúrà bàbá, iṣẹ́ àṣeyọrí jẹ́ kó máa pọ̀ fún Olúwa. Orí ọ̀fẹ́ rẹ jẹ́ kó máa wà fún Olúwa. Ní Ọ̀yọ́ state yìí, bàbá, má jẹ́ kó dàrú Olúwa. Máa mú wa tẹ̀síwájú. Ọmọ rẹ má jẹ́ kó ṣàìsàn. Ohun tí wọ́n ń ṣe lénìí, bàbá, ó léyìí, bàbá fi ṣe àtẹ̀gùn fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan mìíràn. A dúpẹ́ fún oore tó ṣe fún wa. A dúpẹ́ fún ohun tó ti ń ṣe bọ̀ látẹ̀yìn. A dúpẹ́ fún ohun tó sì máa ṣe. Ògo ni fún orúkọ yín ní orúkọ Jésù Kristi Olúwa wa.
Thank you so much, Venerable. Your Excellency, dignitaries here present, once again, it is my pleasure to welcome us all to the official commissioning of the dualization of the 7.252 kilometer Idiakwe, Bashoro, Akobo, Odogo Barrack Junction, and the newly constructed Akobo flyover. To start this event officially, I would like to make some recognitions, and I would want to crave your indulgence, Your Excellencies. We have quite a bit long list here. We'd like to do justice and give honor to whom honor is due. I'd like to start by introducing our guest for today. He's the chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum and the executive governor of Ekiti State. Please appreciate His Excellency, Governor Dr. John Kayode Fayemi. A round of applause for him, please. Seated next to him is our own GSM, the pride of the Southwest. Please appreciate, with a round of applause that makes sense, the GSM sense. Appreciate our executive governor, His Excellency, Governor Sheyi Makinde, FNC. A round of applause for him. Sheyi Eda.
Engineer. Chief Engineer, the extraordinary builder of modern Oyo State. Eba Patewo Sheyi Makinde lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí.
Seated next to him is the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, His Excellency, Barrister Abdurrahim Adebayo Lawal. We have the former First Lady here with us today, Her Excellency Alhaja Mutiat Ladoja. The Speaker of the Oyo State House of Assembly is ably represented here by the Chairman, House Committee on Works. You're most welcome, Honorable Olajide Akitunde. Oh, sorry. We appreciate you, Honorable Keynote. You are welcome. Your Excellency, representing the Chief Judge of Oyo State here today, is ably represented by my Lord Justice R.B. Akintola. I'd like to specially recognize the members of the Federal House of Reps here present. Honorable Stanley Adedeji Odidiomo is here. Honorable Abbas Adigun Agbowore, Honorable Yemi Taiwo, you are most welcome. I'd like to recognize the governorship candidate of Lagos State, flying the flag of the PDP, Honorable Olajide Jado. Honorable member representing Lagelu State constituency, and all honorable members of Oyo State House of Assembly here present, you are most welcome. The Secretary to the State Government, Mrs. Olubanwo Adeosun, is here with us. The Chief of Staff, Honorable Segun Ogunwuyi. We have a former Chief of Staff here with us, Chief B.C. Ilaka, and yet another former Chief of Staff, Dr. Saka Balogun. We have the Head of Service, Alhaja Ololade Agboola. We have the Deputy Chief of Staff, Honorable Ademola Ojo Ijaya. The Chairman Advisory Council Committee to the Governor, Senator Ayola Agboola. The Honorable Commissioner for Public Works, who's our host also here today, Professor Kehinde Dahoud Shongodoyin. Your Excellency, I'd like to specially recognize all honorable commissioners here present. Please wave. We appreciate you all, honorable commissioners. I'd like to specially recognize the former Speaker here in Oyo State and member, Advisory Council Committee, Senator Monsurat Somono. All honorable commissioners, once again, you are highly recognized. The DGB PP due process, Ms. Tara Adefope, is also here with us. I want to make a special recognition, first of all, to our own governor. Please appreciate Mrs. Victoria Modupe Alo. I'd like to also recognize, also in our presence here today, Ambassador Aderonke Adefope, our host chairman, local government chairman, for Lagelu local government, Algon chairman, and all members of the Algon here in your state, local government chairman here present. Please wave wherever you are. Thank you for coming. Chairman, PDP Southwest, Honorable Soji Adagodo. You are most welcome, sir. Honorable Dayo Ogungbero is our own chairman here in your state. PDP chairman of your state, you are most welcome. The PDP Deputy National Secretary, Honorable Architect Setonji Koshodo, you are welcome, sir. I'd like to recognize PDP chairman from Ondo State, Honorable Fatai Adams. From Ogun State, Honorable Sikirilai Ogodele. From Lagos State, Honorable Phillips Olabode Ivoji. From Osun State, Honorable Fatai Adams. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you so much. Your Excellency, I'd like to specially recognize the Olubadan in Council here present. Our royal fathers here present will specially recognize you. My colleague here will do the honors in appropriate manner. The Central Council of Ibadan Indigenes, ably represented by the President General, Prince Adeaga. Your Excellency, I'd like to recognize Senators incoming, our flag-flying senatorial candidate in your state, Chief Joseph Olasukomi Tegbe, Honorable Akinwole Wole Kole. Also, finally, for want of time, Your Excellency, to step down this recognition, but I will not stop without recognizing colleagues from the Fourth Estate of Rem, the media. You are most welcome. Distinguished and eminent personalities here present, you are all welcome. My name is Oladayo Ogumboale, Special Assistant on Communications to the Governor, and will be your guide here today alongside Alhaji Oriyomi Amzat. He would recognize specially our royal fathers.
Ẹ jẹ́ máa fìyàn lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn orí adé wa ọrùn lẹ̀kẹ̀ tí wọ́n wà ń bí. Ká lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa Olúgbọ́n ti ilé ìgbọ́n. Ẹ bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí o. Ká lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa Ọ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ ti Ṣakí Ìlúfẹ́mi lóyè wa. Ẹ bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí o. A fi àwọn méjèèjì, a fi wọ́n kí orí adé àtọrùn lẹ̀kẹ̀ tí wọ́n wà ń bí. Àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ Olúbàdàn ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn wọ́n ti kàn sí wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan tí ń tún wọn kí pé kábíyèsí o. Ìyẹn la fi bọ́ sórí ètò. Ẹ ṣeun.
Today we are here witnessing yet another promise delivered. As a resident of Akobo, Your Excellency, we are grateful. I'm not just talking on behalf of people, but I want to introduce officially my foster mother. One major woman in this environment. If you are in Akobo and you don't know her, you are wrong. Please make welcome us to Ibadan City. I would like to welcome the former Chief Judge of your state, Emeritus Justice B.O. Adeniji, retired. Please make welcome, Mama, to welcome us to Ibadan City and let's see. Please make way for Mama.
All dignitaries on the high table, all other invited guests, Obas, and all Ibadan here present. You are all welcome to Ibadan, a mega city. A city with 21 towns and 1,600
and 81 villages. Ibadan is a trailblazer. Ibadan is a pace setter. Ibadan is hospitable. Ibadan is loving and composed of peace-loving people. Ibadan does not discriminate between religions and ethnic groups. Ibadan loves peace and maintains peace in all its ramifications. I seize this opportunity to welcome Your Excellency, Dr. Fayemi, my own governor, our own governor, the indefatigable governor of Oyo State, mi ò gbọ́ lẹ́nu yìí, DSM. Our active governor, a lover of young and old. What other adjective can I use to describe this great man that God has sent to Oyo State to transform this state? I've been in this area for about 15 years. It will take me almost 2 hours to get to my office in Ring Road. But now it wouldn't take more than 15 minutes. A round of applause for my governor. Your Excellency, our amiable, loving governor, you will live long. Wọ́n ní yíyẹ ní yẹyẹ lẹ́ní rọ̀mí rádàbà lọ́rùn yóò yẹ yín kalẹ́ ni. Àṣeyè lálákọ̀ ń ṣe po, àṣeyè lẹ́ máa ṣe. No weapon fashioned. No weapon fashioned against you shall prosper. You shall live to old age, older than your mother. Once again, everybody relax. Ibadan is hospitable, loves everybody, does not discriminate. And that is why Ibadan is growing day by day, and it will continue to grow. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That is Honorable Justice B.O. Adeniji, former Chief Judge of Oyo State. Your Excellency will proceed with today's event. I will take a welcome address by the Honorable Commissioner of Public Works and Transport, Professor D.K. Shogodoy.
Your Excellency, the SM Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Makinde, FNSC. Your Excellency, the SM Governor of Ekiti State, Dr. John Fayemi, CON. The Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Your Excellency, Barrister Adebayo Lawal. Kindly permit me to stand on the already established protocol. I'm delighted to welcome you all to this official commissioning of the 7.25 kilometers Idiakwe, Bashoron, Akobo, Odogo, Barak Junction Road, which comprises of a flyover pass across the Lagos Ibadan Ojo E1 Expressway, expanding the existing single carriage link between the sprawling city of Ibadan land and the other rapid developing fringes on the northeast of the capital city. This project emphasizes His Excellency Makinde Cardinal Road Mark for accelerated development of Oyo State and buttresses the commitment to expand the economy of Oyo State through erudite infrastructure development, targeting domestic resource growth, ease of doing business, which translates to ease of daily commute for workers, business owners, students, and access to goods and services, improvement in well-being and socio-economic activities for empowered youth. The dualization of the 7.25 kilometer Idiakwe Bashoru Akobo Odogo Bakrat Junction Road was originally conceived and awarded to MSS ENL on the 19th of May 2017 for a contract sum of 7.17 billion, with about 3.53 billion over 50% paid, but was stalled at 35.6% progress till it was terminated for non-performance in May 2020. For expediency, the project was split into 2 work scopes and awarded through the alternative project funding approach separately as follows. The road was awarded on the 5th of November 2020 to Messrs. Fax Consort Limited, and the flyover was awarded on the road dualization completion project, which was awarded on the 19th of March 2021 to Messrs. Peculiar Ultimate. The major features of the road being commissioned today include clearing, earthworks, construction of reinforced concrete line drain, access culverts, bus culvert, capstone, reinforced concrete retaining walls, concrete median and walkway. The pavement is also made up of a 150 mm thick lateritic sub base, a 200 mm stone base with 550 mm compacted asphaltic binder course and 40 mm compacted asphaltic wearing course. Other works include lane markings, road signs, and of course you can see there our street lights and the traffic control signals. The bridge is a 64 m long bridge, 10.4 meter wide end to end, and the bridge has 4 spans over the Lagos Ibadan Ojo E1 dual carriageway. The works carried out of the bridge also include the clearing, the abutment, the piers, main guiders, cross beams, concrete deck, provision of walkway with service docks, reinforced concrete retaining wall, filling of embankment, stone pitching, and additional construction of slip roads and around the bridge. At this juncture, kindly join me as I express my sincere appreciation and the part of the staff of Minister of Public Works and Transport to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Oluwaseyi Abiodun Makinde, FNSC, for his vision, completion support, and job well done in the execution of the iconic and economic boosting project. Your Excellencies, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the great honor and privilege of welcoming you all to the official commissioning of the completion of dualization of Idiakwe, Bashoru, Akobo, Odogo Barak Junction Road, and the Akobo General Gas flyover. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you, Honorable Commissioner for Public Works Your Excellency will proceed with today's event, and I'd like to invite for a brief project presentation by the contractors involved in this project. I'd like to invite on behalf of Fax Consult Limited, Engineer Fakayode Olufunso Amos, followed immediately by Engineer Olariwaju Adeleke on behalf of Peculiar Ultimate Concerns Limited.
Your Excellency, Engineer Makinde, the Governor of Oyo State, Your Excellency, Dr. John Fayemi of Ekiti State, Your Excellency, Deputy Governor of Oyo State, all protocol observed. I want to really thank God for the success of this project, and I want to thank our Excellency, Engineer Makinde, FNSC, for giving us the opportunity to partake in the construction of this project. Many people thought that local contractor will not be able to do it, but he has infinite faith in us that we could do it, and by the grace of God, we did it. And I remember at the inception, where many petitions, many complaints were made on the radio, on the television, the governor would say, well, the man is not doing as we are expecting, but I've told him, if he did well, he will continue the phase 2. But if he doesn't, he will not do it. And he will say, oh, she got me by you. Contractor, and she got me, we must say sorrow. I was hearing you, sir. And by the grace of God, I believe we did not disappoint you. I will not disappoint you. Any other assignment given, by the grace of God, we will not disappoint you. This project is 7.25 kilometer road, spanned from Ideakwe to Odogbo Barrack. And there are a lot of features that we met on the way, and especially Ojuri. You know, Ojuri, rain has to pass, and we have to construct culvert on which the rail track will be built on, and the rail will really pass on. And we have to make contact with the railway people. You know what that means. And by the grace of God, we were able to do it. Rail has been passing, cars, trucks have been passing. The road is still standing by the grace. I remember also at the Ojuri, the river there, people were saying, one like to go one like Onisheshe, because we had a lot of encounter there. But at the same, at the point, when I was there also, some people are saying, people in Leshe, contractor in Leshe. By the grace of God, we did it. Ashe, once of Kweko di Sheshe, but Osheshe Lagbara Olorun. And I believe that we could all see we have passed through the road is still standing, and will continue to stand. And by the grace of God, for about a year now, the whole length has been finished. But you know that bird cannot fly with one hand. That is why we have been waiting for the construction and for the completion of this flyover. And by the grace of God, today, we are all witnessing that both the road and the flyover has been completed. So, Your Excellency, sir, I congratulate you. I congratulate the people of Oyo State. I congratulate everybody. So, I thank you very, very much, sir. And I want to remind you, sir, not to forget your promise, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State,
Engineer Oluseyi Makinde, FNSC, His Excellency the Executive Governor of Ekiti State and Chairman of Nigeria Governors Forum, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State and the former Attorney General of Oyo State, Barrister Bayo Lawal. For want of time, let me stand on the already established protocol. I want to congratulate the good people of Oyo State for this great project, as said by the Honorable Commissioner, split into two between our organization and FACTS, the MD that just left here. We handle the bridge section. The bridge section consists of 199 meters of ramp from the Ashi end, 225 meters at the Samatu end, and 64 meters of the suspended area, making a total of 488 meters in all. We expanded from 2 lanes to 6 lanes. Where we are standing now is 10.05, and on the other side we used to have 7.35. So in all, we have 6 lanes of this project that used to be 2. For those of us that are familiar with this place, you can spend as much as 3 hours, 4 hours trying to cross to the other side. For the past 1 month, we began a test run, and the traffic has been very seamless. So I want to particularly appreciate the governor and the members of the Executive Council for this great opportunity to execute this project under the alternative project funding approach. You will all agree with me that project execution is a big challenge, more than any other time in the history of our nation, because of global economic downturn that we have. So it's a big congratulations to the people of Oyo State, a big congratulations to the Oyo State government, and we are glad to be part of this success story. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Ìgbà tá à ń lọ sí orí ètò tó kù, ẹ jẹ́ á máa kí òsì Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Bàbá wa Sir Edward Oyèwọlé káàbọ̀ sí àárín wa. Bákan náà ni olóyè Lékan Àlàbí Máyẹ̀ Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Ìyẹn náà láfi máa lọ sí Ìbàdàn.
Ìbàdàn láwa.
Ìbàdàn láwa.
Ìbàdàn láwa.
Lọ́dọ̀ ẹni tí í ṣe ààrẹ. Ẹ ṣeun.
We invite the President General, Central Council Prince Adetayo Adeaga.
Ìyẹn láti lọ sọ́dọ̀ ẹni tí í ṣe ààrẹ fún ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ bíbí ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Tá a mọ̀ sí Central Council of Ìbàdàn NDG. Ọmọọba Adetayo Adeaga, ẹ káàbọ̀ sà.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Seyi Makinde, or let me say better, Oluwaseyi Makinde, Ntọ́lọ́run bá ṣe, Ọlọ́run ló ṣe. Our Ibadan indigene, the Executive Governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Kayode Fayemi. I know he knows why I say he's an Ibadan indigene, because he was baked here for service in Ekiti State. So we thank God that, just like we used to say, Ibadan tí kò tó gbé àjèjì, ṣùgbọ́n tí ó gbàgbé àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀, àjèjì ní Ìbàdàn gbé yẹn. onílé ni Governor Ṣèyí Makinde, Ìbàdàn gbé wọn, Ìbàdàn gbé gbogbo wa méjèèjì. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Chibayo Lawal, I want to confess openly he's a friend. Àwọn tábàjọ dàgbà tí àwọn jù wá lọ díẹ̀ but wọ́n tún mentor wa as friends. So we want to say a big thank you to you for not disappointing your friends when you were acting. That good Lord will continue to be with you. Let me stand on the existing protocol because of time. But I must appreciate the Olubadan Ibadan land, Oba Senator Mahmood Olalekan Balogun Ishola Made II. Ẹ jẹ́ bá ṣe kábíyèsí o. Ẹ bá mi ṣe kábíyèsí o. Ẹ bá mi ṣe kábíyèsí o. All of the all Oriades, your highnesses, and all the chiefs and Olubadan Council, and everyone here present. In the name of all of us in Ibadan land, especially all organizations under the Central Council of the Indigenes, at home and in the diaspora, I want to say a big thank you to our governor. In Ibadan, there is nothing like Elephant Project. I was, when I had the opportunity to be at Dubai and I saw the tallest building in the world now, I said, which color of elephant is this project? Sir, if there is moon-colored project, moon-colored elephant project, bring it to Ibadan. Ibadan accepts anything because we also turn everything into good use. That's why Kokoya House is still there, being well used. We want to thank the governor for being very gentle on the community on which he governs. People move around peacefully, not because there is no room for you to harass us, but even your subjects are afraid to harass us as citizens. So we always feel proud that we are indigenous of this state. And for bringing this project here, sir, in fact, we are less burdened and with request of the need for us to see you and appeal to you to do more good things, yeah, especially to complete this road. I want to be grateful to you for improving local economy by patronizing the local contractors. They make more money retainable in our economy, and that makes us happier. We have more money to purchase goods locally here. So we are for the promotion of economy and for being hardworking. I know one day I was tempted to humbly advise that I should rest. Because the way I saw it working, it's like a highly intensive, factory engine, working 24 hours a day. That good Lord will continue to be with you, sir. So we appreciate you from Ibadan. We appreciate you in your state. I'm a people ṣe ń ṣe síbí náà lẹ́ ń ṣe sóògùnmọ́ṣọ́ lẹ́ ń ṣe sọ́ọ̀yọ́ lẹ́ ń ṣe sí gbogbo ẹ̀. Lóòótọ́ Ìbàdàn á máa béèrè sí náà yìí. Nǹkan tí ẹ̀sìn ní fi lè ṣe mọ́ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kẹrin. So we appreciate you, Ibadan máa gbìn, Ibadan máa gbìn, Ibadan máa gbìn sí. Ẹ ṣé o, thank you.
Ẹ ṣé o, Ìbàdàn náà láti wà.
Ọmọ Makinde, ìlú mẹ́rin lóye, aláàánú mẹ̀kúnnù, báyọ̀ gbẹ̀dẹ̀gbò, yẹ́nà wà lélẹ̀, ìgbọ̀lẹ̀ ló tún bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣeun, bí ojú.
Ọkọ̀ ọmọlárìn.
Bí ojú ti kan ayé tó, àwọn orin kan ń bẹ tó ẹgbẹ́ tẹ bá ń kọ́ àlégbé ẹ dákẹ́ torí pé ń dùn mọ́ lù ú. Ó ń dùn mọ́ lù ú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ká lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa Lékan Àlàbí Máyẹ̀ Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn kí bàbá wa bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ní ṣókí lórí ìtàṣẹ́ ń bí lẹ́nìí.
Your Excellency, Dr. Fayemi, the Governor of Ekiti State, the host Governor, Engineer Makinde, Deputy Governor, Barrister Lawal, Commissioners, members of the State Executive Council, all protocols previously recognized, KBACs, but I must single out High Chief Oyewole Foko, Osi Olubadan of Ibadan land, High Chief Lateef Adebimpe, Osi Balogun of Ibadan land, and High Chief Hamidu Ajibade, the Ekeri Olubadan of Ibadan land. My duty is to say the goodwill message. And the message is that personally, I've lived on this estate for 26 years. And we knew what we faced because we must calculate the time to ply this road. Otherwise, you could spend 2 hours between OYO, Iliakede, and the market. So as the Mama, retired Chief Judge of Oyo State, has said, it's a big relief and an additional beauty. So we thank your government and the cabinet for giving us this heave from what we call go slow. Thank you.
A máa ń pàlejò lé àmọ́ ìyàlejò pàápàá jùlọ gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé ọ̀rẹ́ aráàlú. Ẹ jẹ́ kí á yẹ gómìnà wa láti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì sí ká fi orin Èkìtì kí wọ́n káàbọ̀ sí Ìbàdàn kí wọ́n lè mọ̀ pé Ìbàdàn náà ló sì lè Èkìtì, Èkìtì ló ní Ìbàdàn. Ẹ kú jókòó sá.
Parékereke ìyá gbàràdá o, parékereke ìyá gbàràdá o, ìyá gbàrà lọ alára kẹjẹ tìyá, ìyá gbàrà lọ alára kẹjẹ tìbú o, parékereke ìyá gbàràdá o. Ìyá gbàrà lọ alára kẹjẹ tìyá, ìyá gbàrà lọ alára kẹjẹ tìbú o, parékereke ìyá gbàràdá o. Ìyá gbàràdá, agbàrà lọ́wọ́ alára o. Ṣèyí Mákindé gbàràdá lọ́wọ́ alára o, ẹ mọ̀ sọ̀lú dọ̀tún. Ṣèyí Mákindé tún lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ tọ̀nà ṣe. Ṣèyí Mákindé sọ bódìlé, bàbá ṣàkìtàn lọ́jà o. Ṣèyí Mákindé sọ ọ̀gbẹ́ni ìgboro, àtọ́bì nílé ọlá, bàbá kèmí kú lọ́mọdé, bàbá kẹmọ nílé àgbàrúyà o. Kẹ́lẹ́ sọ tó wúrọ̀ lọ́wọ́ bàbá dé. Ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìbàdàn o. Ọmọ Ìbàdàn lè ṣọ̀gọ̀ o. Ìbàdàn ilé orí ọjọ́ máa jẹ̀ síbi ìkàrà kọ́rí mu. Àtọ́bàjáyé, adùnbánimọ́mọ́ tòṣì o. Parékereke ìyá àgbàgbé o. Parékereke ṣèyí. kórè. Bàbá mi ṣe èyí Makinde. Mákùwà àlejò bàbá mi Fayemi. Ọ̀nà ìpèdìtọ̀ ọ̀nà lòru. Lékeleke mọ̀ bá lórí igi o. Ẹyẹ oko ìmọ̀ lẹ́rí bá fún o. Ìfáyẹmí dára bá ó di o. Lékeleke mọ̀ bá lórí igi o. Ẹyẹ oko ìmọ̀ lẹ́rí bá fún o. Ìfáyẹmí dára bá ó di o. Lékeleke mọ̀ bá lórí igi lúbẹ̀ o. Àbàbí Fáyẹmí. Amọ̀lọ́kẹ̀ méjì tabọ́tabọ́. Òkè lákàkẹ́ mọ́tò láyà ọmọ olúdé hó. Àmọ́ lálejò pàdé lẹ́nu. Bàjẹ́rẹ́ bá jiná àlejò ajẹ́. Bàjẹ́rẹ́ ò jiná àlejò mo lè àgbàdà àṣẹjò. Àtọ́bàjà yé ni gbogbo wọn. Àdùnbáyé mọ́mọ́ tó ṣe o. Gbogbo Èkìtì mọ̀ àti dúpẹ́ náà Fáyẹmí. Gómìnà Fáyẹmí. Ayé kan sára sí nínú gbogbo láwọn ti dùn o. Gómìnà Fáyẹmí gbogbo ayé kan sára sí o. Àwọn aláǹfà ìgbà òsì o. Bàbá mi ọkẹ́ ní kúlọ́mọdé, ọkẹ́ ní dàgbàrújà o. Bọ́lá ẹlẹ́dùn máa lè ọba. Kékeré wúre o, wúre yá mi jèpè o. Kékeré wúre, wúre yá mi jèpè o. Kékeré wúre o, wúre yá mi jèpè o. Ọbẹ̀ bí amúní bá lójú ògbó ni mọ̀ bá mi dáwọ̀ àdúrà o. Torí mo ti dáwọ̀ àdúrà o mẹ́mọ́ mọ́ ṣe eré. Mo ti dáwọ̀ àdúrà o mẹ́mọ́ mọ́. Wọ̀rọ̀ mi dọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ o mẹ́mọ́ mọ́ ṣe eré o. Mẹ́mọ́ mọ́ ṣe eré, mẹ́mọ́ mọ́ ṣe eré.
Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé o.
Àbọ̀bí wọ̀rọ̀ mi dọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ o mẹ́mọ́
Ẹ ṣé o. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ẹ bá pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn o. Ọba àti ẹ̀kọ́, ọba àti ẹ̀kọ́.
Ẹ ṣé o. Ẹ ṣé o. Your Excellency, gradually we are moving. At this juncture, I'd like to invite Special Advisor on Public Works and Infrastructure to the Executive Governor of your state, in the person of Engineer Sheyi Adeleye, to give the vote of thanks.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of your state, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ekiti State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, I crave your indulgence to remain on the established protocol today. I am particularly delighted to be here to give the vote of thanks. This project was the first project that I witnessed when I joined the service in Oyo State. And looking at it come to completion, it gives me great joy to be able to come here and thank you all for the part you played in it. For those who joined here, Ekuabo. For those hosting us here, Ekuile. Gbogbo, Ekuidide. I start by giving glory to God, to whom all glory is due. There's no time like this where the vision of the governor meets the passion of the people, meets the keen interest of the civil service to deliver meaningful projects to the citizens. It's a wonderful time. And I want to thank you our governor, for the dynamic vision that you brought back to Oyo State. You have created and you've unleashed a passion of excellence that cannot be matched. We want to thank you, the communities served by this road, for your patience. We want to thank you also for everybody who has been part of this project from beginning to the end. The contractors, the indigenous boost, for our engineering contractors, I want to thank you for taking the mantle and doing us proud. So here today, we celebrate the delivery of another promise made by our government. A dual road with expanded economy, it means more access to more opportunities for people. Commuting students, commuting workers, business people, this just expands the horizon for a lot of us. Let us together today recognize and appreciate the effort of the ingenuity and the vision of our governor. So please join me to congratulate Oyo State for this achievement and to further thank our governor for his undying effort and his unflinching commitment to modernizing Oyo State. With that, I thank you all for coming. I wish you safe journeys back home, and I hope this is one more testimony to take back home in Jesus' name.
Thank you, Special Advisor, Engineer Sheyi Adele.
Okay. Ẹ ṣé, ẹ já máa ṣe láwọnùbọ̀nù. Ní báyìí, ìyá kú ègbé, ẹja arúgbó náà ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí.
Èwo ni? PDP! Ṣé o ṣì PDP náà ni? PDP! Ọmọ mi ti rẹ́rìn Olúwa ló ṣe yìí Makinde. Ọ̀ṣẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì bí wọ́n fẹ́ bí wọ́n kọ̀. Làwádìí ti wà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀. Adeleke náà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ni tọ̀sùn ìnára àwọn ọmọ mi tí mo bí sí Èkìtì. Sọ fún mi. Olúṣèyí gbàyà lọ́wọ́ àwọn o. Makinde gbọ̀sùn lọ́wọ́ àwọn. Olúṣèyí gbàyà lọ́wọ́ àwọn o. Adeleke gbọ̀sùn lọ́wọ́ àwọn. Àgbèkọ́ ọgbà alẹ̀ tó kù o. Olúṣèyí gbàyà lọ́wọ́ àwọn. Olúṣèyí gbàyà lọ́wọ́ àwọn o. Olúṣèyí gbàyà lọ́wọ́ àwọn. Adeleke gbọ̀sùn lọ́wọ́ àwọn o. Adeleke ti gbọ̀sùn lọ́wọ́ àwọn. Àgbèkọ́ ọgbà alẹ̀ tó kù o. Adeleke gbọ̀sùn lọ́wọ́ àwọn. Táǹkù wọn ni tó wọ́n sì ti dá lé ń bẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣeun, ìyá kú ègbé ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ṣéun, ọdọ̀ gbàjọ máa lò dé ní báyìí. Ní báyìí, kí ọmọdé máa bọ̀. Òun lọ́mọ ohun tó gbé bàbá wa, ọ̀gá wa, ẹ̀gbọ́n wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, Ẹnjìnìà Abíọ́dún Olúṣèyí wọlé. Ẹ jẹ́ ó gbé wọn wọlé.
Oríyọ̀mí ẹ̀díẹ̀ farabalẹ̀ díẹ̀. Ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ẹ̀ńbẹ́lẹ̀ ni àbẹ̀ròde ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Lónìí ni mo rí nǹkan oṣù mi, ọba dá mi wáyé kó bá mi sọ́dọ̀mọ́. Níjọ́ tí wọ́n ṣí bíríìjì, ẹ̀yin èèyàn, nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, ìní bàbá eléjì onírúurú sọ fún mi pé nùgbò lọ́dẹ gbé. Ó wá di lẹ́nìí, mo ti dé àyín mo wò pé yẹ wọ́n gbé gidá pé tírélà ò lè tọbẹ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn àṣẹ tírélà ó lè gorí eléyìí yẹ ni àbí ọ̀yẹ́ ni. Ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́ odò ti ń sàn rẹ́yìn èèyàn tó bá gbọ́n ẹgbẹ́ òdòdó kù mọ̀ wò. Ọ̀mọ̀wé Fáyẹmí olórí gbogbo gómìnà ẹ má bínú igi lówó lugi tèmi ẹ lèmi kọ́kọ́ yàn jàdá farabalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀bi kùnkùndùn ọmọ Mákindé àsìkò ti tó onígbèbè yóò dẹ́kun yẹn jẹ ọlọ́gọ́rùn kò gbọ́dọ̀ sódókòrò ọmọ Mákindé yakú ìgbésọ ó ní wọ́n ti gba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun wọ́n gba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ lè mì rárá má bínú torí Ṣèyí Mákindé ti pa APC ìpín nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tí a ní ọ̀rọ̀ mbẹ̀mbẹ̀ dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́ lówó obìnrin kò lè gbérí mọ́ kẹsẹ̀ nǹkan méjì ni ayé fi fẹ́ràn ọmọ Ṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé òwú bá nílé ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ níjù ni ọ̀rọ̀ mbẹ̀mbẹ̀ dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́ lówó obìnrin kò sí dà ebe ẹ dákun ẹ rí Wíkẹ́ ìgbà tí sí bíríìjì tó pé Sanwó-Olú ẹ̀yin èèyàn olórí gómìnà níbẹ̀ ní àyín ẹ̀rí pé ìrẹ́pọ̀ ń bẹ láàrin wa ìjà tá a lọ ṣe flag off ọ̀nà sẹ́yìn tẹ́ẹ̀dí Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ ibẹ̀ rí gómìnà pínlẹ̀ Kwara ọ̀rọ̀ ń bẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ọmọ Mákindé ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́ mo bẹ̀ yín o ẹ dákun àtinúdénú ń bẹ lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọdẹ èèyàn tó bá ní Ṣèyí kọ́mọ́sẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì yóò kú bájá tí kú tòǹtò gbòòrò ẹ dákun ẹ máa wí pé kọ́ sẹ́ni ẹni bá ní Ṣèyí ọmọọ̀sẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì ẹ kó ẹ̀wọ̀n lé gbére bàtọ̀ fún wọn lẹ́dí àwọn èmèrè ọdọọdún ní sẹ́pọ̀ sunkún ọdọọdún ní gbèrègún wẹ̀wù ẹ̀jẹ̀ àṣà ìgbérí igi dalẹ̀ akọ́lágbà wọn iṣẹ́ ẹrù méjì ìran ìpín ní tẹnujẹ ní tẹnugbọ̀ ibi ọjọ́ bá gbà wọlé ibẹ̀ ní ọgbà jáde ọmọ Ọlátúnbọ̀sún jẹ́ ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ bàbá rẹ̀ òjẹ́niyàn Olúmpetu ọmọ arọ́tíwẹ̀ bí òjò òde mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹga bàbá tí yàn gbọ́dọ̀ jòrófó ta ni ó bá mi mẹ́rin rẹ̀ bọ̀ lọ́nà oko ọ̀rọ̀ mbẹ̀mbẹ̀ dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́ ẹ̀yin lọ́bọ̀ tọrọ ọbẹ̀ tọrọ abẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mbẹ̀mbẹ̀ dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́ lówó bírin Ṣèyí Mákindé ó ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ó ní kò sí bá a ṣe lè jẹnẹrétì owó ẹ̀wọ̀ owó tí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó pa wọlé kò sí international airport nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ọmọ Mákindé ó ti ṣe agbátẹrù rẹ̀ wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bẹ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ lé ní ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé olú Ọ̀yọ́ tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́ sẹ́yìn federal government ló ní former governor nípínlẹ̀ Èkó ó lóun ò rí kankan sí ọmọ Mákindé ó sọ pé àtinúdá ń ṣe gbogbo rẹ̀ lọ ọ̀nà látọ̀ Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́ sẹ́yìn ẹ̀wọ̀ náútẹ́ẹ̀kì ó di tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ̀ka rẹ̀ ní sẹ́yìn ọ̀nà ní Ṣakí ọ̀nà lálákíá ọ̀nà lọ́yọ̀ ẹ dákun ẹ̀wọ̀ ọjà Kẹsàn tó jóná ẹ̀wọ̀ sásá ẹ̀dún ọmọ Mákindé ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ má pín bọ̀ ẹ má pa ọmọ Mákindé nìkan lẹ́mọ̀ gan ẹ gbọ́ mi ẹ jẹ́ gbogbo wa kájọ sí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó lè jọra wọn ẹ má pín bọ̀ rárá sẹ́nétọ̀ ní South West tí mo fi á ní ẹbí mi ẹ pín mélòó mẹ́rìndínlógún ẹ dákun nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ gbogbo rẹ́pù wa mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rìnlá ẹni wọ́n máa lọ kò ní sí yọnu ẹ̀yin tàbí àgàṣe wọ́n máa lọ kò ní sí yọnu gbogbo house assembly méjìlélọ́gbọ̀n ṣé wọ́n máa lọ kò ní sí yọnu ọ̀bùrẹ́là ní ẹ̀sà mọ̀ tẹ̀ dígbì ọ̀bùrẹ́là ní ẹ̀sà mọ̀ tẹ̀ tọ́ba dọjọ́ ọ̀bọ ní ẹ̀sà mọ̀ tẹ̀ o ọba dọjọ́ ọ̀bọ ní ẹ̀sà mọ̀ tẹ̀
ọ̀bùrẹ́là ní ẹ̀sà mọ̀ tẹ̀
ọba dọjọ́ ọ̀bọ ní ẹ̀sà mọ̀ tẹ̀ o.
ọ̀gá ìlàjì ọ̀gá ìlàjì okú múra.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies,
It is time
that we've been waiting for. It gives me great pleasure to invite to the microphone numero uno citizen in your state, pride of the Southwest. Please, with a standing ovation, make welcome our own governor, His Excellency, Governor Sheyi Makinde, FNSC. Sheyi Eja!
Ọdún aṣọ́lé lẹ́rọ̀. Gómìnà mẹ̀kúnnù.
Please be seated. Your Excellency, my own dear chairman, the chairman of Nigeria's Governors Forum, the executive governor of Ekiti State, and our special guest of honor, Dr. John Kayode Fayemi. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Barrister Abdurrahim Adebayo Lawal. Your Excellency, the wife of the former Governor of Oyo State, Mama Mutiat Ladoja. The Honorable Speaker, Oyo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Adebo Ogundoyi, ably represented by Chairman House Committee on Public Works, Honorable Kehinde Olatunde. The Chief Judge of Oyo State, Honorable Justice Munta Abimbola, ably represented by Honorable Justice R.B. Akintola. The former Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly, Iya Oyo, most distinguished Senator Monsurat Sumonu, the former Chief Judge of Oyo State, Honorable Justice Badejoku Adeniji, retired. Other honorable members of the Oyo State House of Assembly here present. Let me also specially recognize the PDP governorship candidate for Lagos State, Mr. Olajide Adediran Jando. The Secretary to the State Government, Mrs. Olubanwa Adeosun. The Chief of Staff, Honorable Segun Ogunwuyi. The Head of Service, Alhaja Ololade Agbola. The Deputy Chief of Staff, Honorable Ademola Ojo. Chairman, Oyo State Advisory Council, Senator Osea Ayola Agbola. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin orí adé ọ̀run lẹ̀kẹ̀, Royal Majesty the Ọ̀kẹrẹ of Shaki, Ọba Khalid Olabisi Ayinla Ado, the Olúgbọ́n of Orílẹ̀-Ègbọ́n, His Royal Majesty Ọba Francis Olúṣọlá Alao. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá mi Olúbàdàn in Council, mo kí yín. Other royal fathers and paramount chiefs, You're duly recognized. Àwọn olórí ẹgbẹ́ wa láti Abuja, the Deputy National Secretary of PDP, Honorable Satanji Koshedo, Chairman PDP ní Ọ̀yọ́ State, Honorable Dayo Gungbenro, mo rí àwọn alága ẹgbẹ́ wa náà, Chairman PDP Lagos State, mo kí Ogun State, mo kí Chairman PDP ní Ondo State, mo kí ẹ̀yin náà. The distinguished members, entourage of Ekiti State Governor, tí wọ́n wà níbí, mo kí also. Well, I wish to specially recognize my mother, Mama Victoria Modupe Alo. Only two of them ni Baba àti Mama wọn bí. Mama Alo and my own mother. Well, my mother has been to be with the Lord. But when she was alive, she would say, mo bí ẹ fún Mama tó jókòó yìí, ó ní real mama, èmi kàn gbé ẹ síkùn ni, because the bond and the love between me and Mama were transparent even when my biological mother was alive. So I thank God, Mama, for having you around. Let's join for this occasion. The Honorable Commissioner for Public Works and Infrastructure and other Honorable Commissioners in the Cabinet of Oyo State Government here present. Gbogbo other political functionaries, DG, Executive Assistants, Moki gbogbo yín. Gbogbo other gbogbo ẹ̀yin alága local government, mo kí ẹ̀yin náà. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin Agon àbí, mo kí yín. I wish to recognize the presence of a father of the state as well and former Chief of Staff, Baba Saka Balogun. You're duly recognized, sir. Also, my brother, Magaji Olasunkanmi Joseph Tegbe. Gbogbo àwọn candidates wa náà, I use JT as a point of contact to recognize all of you. So you're duly recognized. Prominent leaders and members of PDP here present, you're duly recognized. My colleagues, the permanent secretaries, heads of non-ministerial departments and agencies, our PS, wọ́n sọ pé oríṣiríṣi ìjọba ni ẹ ti lò, ẹ lò lóyìn náà, ẹ lò lọ. Ọ̀dà ẹ lò wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. Mo kí yín. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olórí ẹ̀sìn wa, religious leaders, community leaders. Ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́, mo kí ẹ̀yin náà o. Leaders and members of various unions, associations, and groups, especially the Landlord Association fún Akobo and Environ, Mokiyin, the managing directors fún Fax Consult and Peculiar Ultimate Concern, Engineer Fakayode and Engineer Adeleke, Moki Eyina. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ìgbà tí mò ń campaign ní 2018-2019 ẹ ṣáà mọrin tá a máa ń kọ́ ń gbà yẹn. Ọlọ́run tó lẹ́rù á bá wa gbé. Ọlọ́run tó lẹ́rù á bá wa gbé. Ṣèbọ́ Ọlọ́run tó lẹ́rù ló lòṣùká. Ọlọ́run tó lẹ́rù á bá wa gbé. But 3 years on, 3 years plus on, orin wa ti change nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ẹ mọ orin tuntun tó wà lẹ́nu wá sí i. Ọ̀rọ̀ wa ò gbẹ́jọ́ wẹ́wẹ́ ká ṣáà máa dúpẹ́ ló tọ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ wa ò gbẹ́jọ́ wẹ́wẹ́ ká ṣáà máa dúpẹ́ ló tọ́. Ẹ ṣeun. Let me start by appreciating my chairman and my brother, the chairman of Nigerian Governors Forum and the executive governor of Ekiti State, His Excellency Dr. Kayode Fayemi, for joining us today as we commission the 7.2 kilometer Idiape-Bashorun Akobo Odogbo Barracks Junction Road Dualisation project with this flyover across the Lagos-Ibadan Express Road. Your presence here communicates a message to those who think that politics is a do-or-die affair. And for those of them who think that collaboration across party lines for development is not possible. You always say to me privately that tó bá jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa ìdàgbàsókè wọn is what we're talking about, partners ni wa. Except tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn jẹgúdújẹrá tó jẹ́ pé they are thinking about their selfish interest, then we'll be talking about something totally different. So you're really appreciated, sir, and we thank you. And also, privately, about this sabbatical ní Èkìtì ni, because you are a thoroughbred Ibadan man. Yes, we belong to different parties. Our great party, PDP and APC, they have different philosophies. But when it is time to do what is right for the progress of our people, we should all come together and get it done. And today, it's a testimony. It's a demonstration that like I always say, players will come and go, governors will come and go, parties will come and go, but our states and our country will remain. So we welcome you to Oyo State. and we welcome you home. And as you're rounded up in Ekiti State, we look forward to Kajaba fly láti bí lọ sí Abuja. Well, when we came into government, we promised you, the good people of Oyo State, that every road project we embark on will target our economy. Our slogan has always been, where road goes, development follows. The construction of this 72-kilometer Idiakwe-Basharun-Akobo Odogwu Barracks Road and the bridge has brought a new level of development to at least 3 local governments. You have Ibadan North out there. This is Ibadan North East. And right across is Lagelu. So 3 local governments are being linked together. And Akinyele on the other side. That's actually 4. Well, let me also say this. Àwọn kan sọ pé, oh, okay, ọ̀tọ̀ làwọn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀, yes. I will recognize it pé the administration, our former governor, Governor Abiola Ajimobi, ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ project yìí. But even compensation was something that we did. And after I became governor-elect, some nights I'll be coming from Kolapo. And I saw the contractor, ENL. They were working even at 1 a.m. in the morning. So one night I stopped. I said, what is so special about this road that even at night, you're laying asphalt? Wọ́n ní àwọn fẹ́ tètè parí ẹ̀ ni. But meanwhile, even this bridge, tó jẹ́ part of that project, wọn ò touch ẹ̀. So I thought something must be going on. But I found out what was going on after we took over. The Ministry of Works brought to me a valuation and said we're supposed to pay the contractor, I think about maybe 400 million naira. Mo pe Engineer Lagunju, I can see him here. Mo ní ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi revalue, ẹ confirm this valuation, just confirm it to me. So he brought professionals. They did evaluation and they came back with a verdict that the contractor ló ń jẹ wá ní 700 million naira. And I called the ministry. I said, this valuation and this valuation, how do we reconcile it? They started telling me grammar, that is it harmonization? Abi kini wọ́n pè pé àwọn fẹ́ harmonize at the end of the project ni. Project mo fẹ́ terminate. So I terminated the project and we re-awarded to 2 contractors so that we can finish on time. And up till today, and I'm saying this, the contractor is still owing us 250 million naira or your state money, and I will collect it back from them. So if you have any doubt that road construction directly contributes to economic development, then you can use this road as a case study. People who have lived here for 4 years and above, people who have been living here for 4 years and above, be Justice Adeniji and even the chairman CCII, the President General CCII, bí wọ́n ṣe sọ. When you say time is money, if you spend 4 hours to get to your work, before now, you can do very little. But if you spend 15 to 30 minutes, you can channel 3.5 hours to something productive to expand your state's economy. So, the level of economic activity on this axis is really increasing. I've seen Cold Stone there. I've seen even Awati Ongbe Akobo, because one night around 11 p.m., I drove myself alone. I passed through this place. Mo rí àwọn tó ń gbé Àkóbọ̀ tí wọ́n ń jẹ pepper soup, cowtail àti stout. Mo rí wọn níbẹ̀, wọn ò mọ̀ pé mo rí àwọn. So I can say with all confidence that this is another promise kept. Where some people will say there are other roads that need repairs, that some roads in Ibadan need rehabilitation. Yes, we are aware of the state of our roads, not just in Ibadan, but the whole of Oyo State. And as we have promised, governance will continue till the last day of the life of this administration. So we're already doing something about those inner city roads. Earlier in the week, we gave Oyo State Road Maintenance Agency 750 million naira for the rehabilitation of roads. The plan is to ensure that all local government areas get some of their roads fixed. And the chairmen are here. We're working together. We're collaborating. It has nothing to do with local government autonomy, because the other lane and this lane of the bridge is a federal road. But Awantong Babi, they are local people. So local government, or state, and federal, we all have to collaborate to deliver dividends of democracy to our people. It's just that simple. So let me quickly address again an issue that keeps coming up in conversation. There's this idea that the state government, that we've hijacked local government functions. Well, we have not in any way hijacked the functions of any local government. We're only putting in the work needed to assist them in their functions, because, like I mentioned, some people will not know the difference. Àwọn tó ń gbé bí tí ó bá di ìgbà election, wọ́n lè má mọ̀ pé North East làwọn ń gbé. Wọ́n lè rò pé Ìbàdàn North ni. Àwọn tó ń gbé the other side, wọ́n lè rò pé àwọn Atakínyẹlé, they are the same. But we all know the economic realities in our country right now. So this has often led to people making tough decisions. Sometimes, looking at the money in your pocket, you may decide, meat is not my problem this night. Let me buy bread. It is the same decision that government at all levels need to make. For example, we ask ourselves, should we pay salaries or use the money to build roads? Because the money is not just enough to do both. And so here in Oyo State, we decided to make that decision easier for the local government areas, we tell them, go ahead and pay salaries, because those workers, when they take those salaries to the market to pay artisans, you have multiplier effect on the economy of the state. So they are paying salaries, but at the state level, we're also helping them to do other things. Like waste management should have been a local government issue, but we're taking it up at the state level. But here, our local government, even with some salary, I sign every month for them. It's about maybe 5 billion. Had the state about 7 billion. That's 12 billion into Oyo State economy every 4 weeks. Every 4 weeks, 12 billion gets into the Oyo State economy. And I stated it the day I was sworn in as the governor. I said on the 25th of every month, there will be a GSM date. First, they said, well, 1 year. We did it for the first year. Second year. We did it for the second year. Third year. We did it for the third year. And then the story changed to ṣé salary nìkan ni ó yẹ ká máa ṣe ni. Well, for August, at some salary now, and today is 15. In 10 days' time, we will still do it. So let me once again thank my chairman and my brother, the governor of Ekiti State, for being with us. And I will yield the podium for you so that you can have a word with our people, and then we will proceed afterward to commission the project. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency, the Governor of Oyo State, my brother, my friend, Engineer Makinde, FNSC, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Barrister Abayo Lawal, Your Excellency, the wife of our leader and former Governor of Oyo State, Alaja Mutiad Ladoja, my sister, the former Speaker of the Oyo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Distinguished Senator Monsurat Sumonu, The Honorable Speaker of the Oyo State House of Assembly, ably represented by the Chairman of the House Committee on Public Works, Honorable Keynote Olatunde. The Chief Judge of Oyo State, Honorable Justice Munta Abimbola, represented by my very own sister, our donation to Ibadan people and Oyo State, Honorable Justice R.B. Akintola. The former Chief Judge, our mom, Honorable Justice Bade Joko Adeniji, retired. Our mother, Mama Alo, Mama Governor, Eku Kalema. My brother, the PDP gubernatorial candidate in Lagos State. I don't want to say my brother from before. He's still my brother. Jide Jando. Other honorable members of the Oyo State House of Assembly here present. The Secretary to Oyo State Government. I have many sisters here. The governor has managed to appropriate a lot of Ekiti people into his government one way or the other. We're happy, but they're still our own. Mrs. Olubanwo Adeosun, other members of the Oyo State Executive Council here present. Our fathers, the Okere of Shaki and the Olugbon of Ileogbon, and other royal fathers here present, particularly my own fathers in Ibadan here. And I would like to use High Chief Edioyewale as a point of contact with our other High Chiefs here. Religious leaders, community leaders, our candidates. The governor recognized a few candidates. I know one of them very well. And I know why my sister, distinguished senator, is laughing. I can see your uproarious laughter. But it's all in the same family. So JT, don't worry. Our religious leaders, community leaders that are here present, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I really must thank the governor for giving me the opportunity to be present as a special guest of honor at this historic road construction from Idiakwe to Bashorun to Odogbo Barracks. As the chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum, my primary duty is to protect, to defend, and to promote the interest of all the 36 state governors in Nigeria, regardless of their party affiliation. And we have governors from all sides, APC, PDP, we even have ABGA. APC only happens to be, for now, the majority, and that is why the responsibility of the chairmanship of the forum rests on my shoulders. And I cannot deliver the responsibility without the cooperation and full collaboration of all my brothers across the divide. And I can tell you that Engineer Oluseyi Makinde is a strong pillar of support in that forum. So for me, this is a duty beyond party. It is a recognition of what we promised our people and the pledges we made when we were elected into office to serve the people who have elected us without let or hindrance and without ill will. And I know that this road will be plied by members of PDP, members of APC, and those who do not belong to any party. They will go on this road regularly. To that extent, we must commend both the government that started this road and also commend Governor Makinde for not abandoning this road, because he could choose. And we've seen that all over the country. He could choose to say, because of the nature, the petty nature of our politics, that no, I won't finish this road because the credit will still go to the person who started it. But he wasn't deterred. He chose to continue with the work and to complete the road. And it is to the credit of both governments that the people would enjoy this road. I must say that I have a special attachment to this road. I have been familiar with this road for 45 years. I go around this place as a youngster, a 7-year-old youngster following Ololo at Ipako, at Lapanshopa. So the whole of E9 and N5 and Odejai Crescent and Loyola and Sparko and Isabatudin and Anluba, this is my territory because I grew up around here. I not only grew up around here, I went to school around here. I went to ICC, Ibadan City Council Primary School in Agodi, down the road from here. And I started secondary school here before creation of state in that beautiful school, St. Patrick's Grammar School. So you can see, why I'm emotionally attached to this road. As a day student, I walked this road regularly every day for my first year in secondary school. And the previous 6 years in primary school, I used to be all over around here. I know Baba's son that had a house somewhere in this axis, because his son was my old friend and schoolmate, Demola. So I must thank Governor Oluseyi Makinde for doing this for those of us who are emotionally attached to this road, just as Mama Josadiniji had spoken so eloquently about the pressure that this road used to put on the residents when it was still a single lane axis out of Idiakwe towards Akobo and towards Odogbo Barracks or Joe Iwo Road. Even though I live in Idishi now, I am still very much attached to this axis, and I come around here fairly regularly. I want to also use this opportunity to endorse the point earlier made by my brother, the governor of Oyo State. And it is that if what we are about is the development of our people, we can disagree without being disagreeable. We can still hold our principal corners as proud members of the People's Democratic Party, the All Progressives Congress, and any other party to which we may belong. But once elections are over and it's time for governance, we all should rally around those who have been saddled with that responsibility via the ballot. I have just returned from the Republic of Kenya, where I went for the inauguration of their new president. And this was an election won by a wafer-thin margin, 0.5%, between the victorious party and the opposition. And in a divided society, when you have an election that has been fought on such vitriolic, divisive manner, we all owe it a duty in the interest of the ordinary people to come together and work for the overall benefit of our people. And as I advise some of my friends over there in Kenya, you cannot win an election with 50.5% and tell the person who lost the election with 49.7% to go to hell. It's not going to work. And I hope we would ultimately get to a point in our country in which those who won 49% would also have a seat at the table in a proportional representation manner to represent that 49% that they have won, whilst the person who won with 50.5% also represent the majority of the people that he has received their votes. This majoritarian democracy is not going to work if the winner continues to take all the benefits to the detriment of the quote and unquote 49% loser. Because I do not believe that if you have 49% support, that should be totally discarded and thrown away, whilst the person who has 50% should take everything away. I hope our constitutional arrangement would at some point begin to recognize this delicate balancing act in order for us to deepen this democracy and to ensure that all our people enjoy the benefits beyond the generosity of the holders of public office. That's the point that I believe that Governor Makinde was making. And in a state like Oyo, where we have had a ding-dong affair of some sort, we are all one. I recall the time when Governor Makinde and my late brother, the former governor, were one in the same party in this same Oyo state. Governor Jimobi and Governor Makinde were senior figures in AMPP. Some of us have known Governor Ladoja since Nadeko days. Some even earlier than that. There's no way we can be disrespectful to him simply because we do not share the same political party platform. And I believe anyone who knows Engineer Seyi Makinde will know that he's broad-minded, he's focused on the job, and he wants to build relationships that transcend political party affiliation. So that's why I'm here. I'm here as chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum to do my duty to a member of our forum who had invited me to be the special guest here, but to also be with a friend who has delivered a dividend of democracy to his people in Oyo State, and to stress that at every moment we must be able to rise above ourselves, no matter how difficult that may be, in order to serve the overall interest of our people. So I want to thank His Excellency the Governor, I want to thank the government and the good people of Oyo State. And yes, I can assure you, Governor Makinde, that in roughly 30 days' time, I can't say I will be permanently on the ground, but my house will not be as empty as it has been in the last 12 years of being in and out of Ibadan. So I'll be regularly here, working hard for my party, the All Progressives Congress. But as a Democrat, we leave that judgment to the people of Oyo State. Thank you. God bless you.
Hello. Thank you, Your Excellency. We'll crave your indulgence to please hold on a bit while we invite the Executive Governor of Oyo State, His Excellency Governor Fayemi Makinde. In Oyo State, we are very hospitable people. And so His Excellency Governor Fayemi Makinde will be doing gift presentation to one of our own, also a resident of Oyo State, His Excellency Governor John Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State.
Well, this is an award of appreciation presented to His Excellency Dr. John Kayode Fayemi, the Executive Governor of Ekiti State and the Chairman of Nigeria's Governors Forum, at the official commissioning of the dualization of 7.25-kilometer Idiakwe Odogbo Barrack Junction and Akobo Flyover. By me, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, today, Thursday, 15th September 2022. We thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
And of course, our way.
Hello. His Excellency is test running the drum. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń lù yóò mọ dún. Thank you, Your Excellencies. To join His Excellencies for the official commissioning, members of the high table only. Members of the high table only to join His Excellency.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí a mọ̀ pé gbogbo wa kọ́ la lè tẹ̀lé wọn débi tí wọ́n ń lọ yẹn. Àwọn tí wọ́n wà ní orí high table, àwọn ni wọ́n ní àǹfààní láti kọjá lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ ṣé.
Engineer. Hello.
We'll have him presented the talking drum, the hand fan, and the plaque to Governor Kayode Fayemi, who is a special guest of honor at this event, the commissioning of the 7.25-kilometer road. It's the Diakwe Basharun Akobo Odogbo Barracks Road, as well as the General Gas flyover. Well, the Governor of Oyo State, who's the chief host, Governor Fayemi Makinde, now proceeds with the special guest of honor to then commission the road. It's been quite an interesting event today. There you see an aerial view of the newly constructed road. Prior to this time, the stretch of road, the 7.25-kilometer road, had been sort of a headache for the commuters, especially because of the positioning of the stretch of road. It's just around the southern part of the state, which is very close to neighboring Ogun and Osun states, and also a major residential and business area. So naturally, people throng these roads, and it's been a huge headache, but I can imagine the joy in the hearts of the residents and people who have to ply this route on a daily basis with the completion of this road, as well as the installation of the street lights, which you can see just right there. Well, the governor in his speech earlier on gave some background to this project that you see, what it was before now, before the construction was completed. This is when the construction was ongoing. And, well, months after, it's now being commissioned. Let's listen in.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Makinde, FNSC, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Excellency, the wife of the former Governor of Oyo State, all the distinguished leaders who are here, our Royal Father, the representative of the Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I commission this 7.25 kilometer road from Idiakwe to Bashorun to Akobo to Odogbo Barracks. Dualized, fully functional, properly extended, and clearly durable road to the glory of God and the benefit of all our people. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Now the road has been commissioned, a 7.25 stretch of road. What is quite interesting is the fact that the governor of Ekiti State will also be plying this route, being a resident over your state. Let's listen in yet again.
Bashorun, General Gas Junction, Akobo, Odogbo Barracks, a 7.252 dual carriageway. Today by myself, Fayemi, Governor of Ekiti State, Thursday, 15th September 2022, to the glory of God and the benefit of humanity. And we do the same thing for the flyover bridge, to the glory of God and the benefit of our people. Thank you. Congratulations, sir.
Well, in case you're wondering what is playing out there, well, the governor of Ekiti State is, greeting former members of his party, the APC, who have since moved into the PDP. You can see Mr. Tegbe there, the man in the hat, who was an APC member, but is now in the PDP. And this just shows, I mean, what goes on behind the scenes a lot of times. I mean, across political party divides, there's still that show of brotherhood for these ones. I mean, Southwest states, in spite of the fact that the governor of Ekiti State and chairman of the NGF is in the APC, and the governor of Oyo State, Governor Makinde, is in the PDP. You still see the show of brotherhood, camaraderie, and the fact that, you know, Southwest, in spite of the political divide, is trying to put up a front of oneness, of unity and peace. Well, that's the show here today with the invitation of Dr. Fayemi there you see on that one, the fact that he has commissioned this project, 7.25 kilometer stretch of road and the general gas flyover. The project was initiated indeed by the previous administration in Oyo State, but then the contract for the completion of this dualization project was then re-awarded by the current Oyo State government, the administration of Governor Fayemi Makinde in November 2020. It was under this, what they call the alternative project funding approach, and there was also the Light Up Oyo project on the side, which was meant to, install street lights across the stretch of the road. So November 2020, and just about 2 months shy of 2 years, this project is being commissioned for use. Well, the route had already, commuters had started using the road before the commissioning, but it's the two-tree to have this sort of event to show the people that indeed this road is ready for use. You're seeing pictures of the road that's just been commissioned, the dualized 7.25 kilometer Idiakwe Basharu Akobo Odogbo Barracks Road. It's just around the southern area of the state, close to Osun State, also close to Ogun State. So it shows just how important this stretch of road is. Just last week, we saw Governor Fayemi Makinde, who was a guest of Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State during the commissioning of some projects in the state as well. So he's doing the same thing, but this time inviting the chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum. They see just another view of the flyover, the General Gas flyover, which has just been commissioned by Governor Fayemi of Ekiti State, who incidentally is the outgoing governor of Ekiti State, and he said he will come settle down, at least from time to time here. With those pictures of the newly commissioned flyover in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, we have come to the end of our live coverage of the commissioning of the 7.25 kilometer Idiakwe to Odogbo Barracks Road and the General Gas flyover for use of the people of Oyo State and other commuters.